Recording in progress.
Yeah. Good night, Professor Carbonero Lazaba, Daniel Roberto. My name is Elias Rebeca Palacios. And together with my colleague Kevin Ingamontes, we make a group 2 of the course final year project EE445. Tonight we meet here to present our research project, which is called Design and Implementation of an Autonomous Container Applying Artificial Intelligence to the collection of plastic containers at the Faculty of Electrical and Electronic Engineering PA 2023. Uh, we start with the programming situation as a way of introduction. When I was 12 years old, I lived near the river. At that time, the river was not so polluted. That same year, the river bank began to be used as an illegal landfill. This had consequence in the bad smell and the health of the surrounding neighbors. This will help. Next, please.
In Carollo, trucks from various districts are observed collecting garbage and depositing it at the municipal landfill managed the Nova Ambiental. Residents raised concerns about its issues to toxic gas emissions, leading to a 13-day closure imposed by the municipality of Lima. The restrictions of Innova Ambiental Environment Management Adjustment Program PAMA further public discontent, resulting in a sudden change in the landfills in Carrillo that waste collection system is complete. In late plastic separation to address this integration autonomous containers in the contingency plans called enhanced plastic waste management and recycling efforts aligning with Carrillo.
Means we have the zero problem. The topic of the electrical and electronic engineering, there are different endemic different layers for the control. But many times this is not respected by the students themselves, teachers, and other people who circulate through the faculty. This is evident in the image together with my partner Jan. We are employed the different containers from the reviews of the peer to so important. And then one is next implementation consistent matrix. Below we have the consistent matrix. We can see the strong general entity, and general hypothesis, as well as the specific problem, specific objective, specific hypothesis. You can also observe the dimension. You can also observe the dimension of indefinite variable and the definite variable. Then we have the dimension of autonomous container, which is made of we have three dimensions. Made of and network model for the for
Bottle sorting system with IoT integrations. Our automated bottle sorting system employs a user-friendly graphic interface to display real-time information on the count and weight of the stored bottles. The system ensures efficient sorting through on the seamless connection between the server and client, with the server awaits client connection to execute received orders. The system employs the ESP32 IP camera for the phone's use, capturing the position images using the yellow V3 model. The process of the bottle triggers the following actions. Detected, the system sends information to the server to activate anti-clockwise rotation of the motor. The bottle is directed into dedicated compartments located inside and the left of the container.
In the following control system, we have as a reference or set point the desired visual characteristics SD, which is compared with the extract visual characteristics. From here, margin of error is obtained. The margin of error is detected to the SP32 microcontroller, which will decide if the motor rotates counterclockwise or clockwise, depending on whether it detects a plastic board or no. Then this output will serve as a signal for feedback to the camera that will be responsible for capturing image of the water deposit in the container and to extract their visual features and the control loops repeats. Next, please.
The process initiates the way the home the web connection. If not connected, the flow returns to the home web connection. If yes, the process continues. Start host connection to HTTP server. The connection to the HTTP server begins. Successfully connection, the process move forward, send order the server. An order is sent to the server start of monitor movement. The system monitors movements that are received by HTTP. If data received via HTTP, no, it's not about it. The system turns on the engine for the set period. Yes, bottle detected. The system turns the motor counterclockwise on the process to the push to the serial monitor, push to the serial monitor. Information that pushes the serial motor, the flow that returns to the home web connection. This flowchart illustrates the sequences of the actions, including checking the web connection communicated by the HTTP server, handling the text bottles on the pushing information the serial monitor in the system menu.
In the component part, we will show the most important one. Among them, we have the SP32 CAM, LCD screen 16, LCD screen TFT ST7735, Arduino Nano microcontroller, motor 12 volts and 7 ampere. Next, please. Infrared sensor, 5 kilogram load cell, SP32. 12 volts and 5 amperes power supply and container. Next, please.
Yes. I want to highlight on the efficient and versatile circuit and the uses the SP32 microcontroller to control the rotation or the motor using two relays connecting a switching power supply. The SP32 microcontroller, the variant of the your system, the ESP32 after processing power on the Wi-Fi connectivity making it either for control application to release. This relies on the electronically controlled switches, allowing management in the direction rotation, the motor, switches, source, switches. The switching supply provides energy efficiency and precise control over the motor power is the ability to quickly switching between states allow for dynamic control of the system functionalities.
Other projects require support for the modules and LCD screens that we use, which is we were over 3D design to the printed as shown in the image, while printed will print plate support that control bottle counting and show what is sensed on plate. And support for plate that control the activation of the servo motors and the motor. Support and support for the SP32 cam IP camera. Support for the strain gauge will send the weight data to the serial monitor. And finally, design of container selection mechanism.
Types of the same server network. API address indicates the origin and final destination web server. Its IP is obtained by requesting through the code on the address that the network itself will provide when identifying the device. Writing in the network portion and the host portion for the server in an ESP32 with connection as on device. IP address indicates the origin and final destination, while clients use the hypertext transfer protocols HTTP, network protocol, and the internet protocol IP. Web clients, the device that connects is an ESP32 scan detection model used by the client. The bot detection using solo bit-trace. This board designs for an ESP32 microcontroller system used Yellow V3 for the bottle level reconnaissance, the web client employs the YOLO victories model by detection bubbles. It labels its image, the cameras positioned and 25 from the conveyor belt captures image the freight persist indication. YOLO V8 for databases segmentation. Another detection model used by the client is based on the YOLO V8, utilizing driven segmentation. These models inside the system ability, the discern and the analysis objects within is the field of view.
Below, we show the code to calibrate the load cell and show the weight on an LCD screen. In the first code algorithm, first we must have no weight to calibrate the load cell. This code will be as valued in bits. This value must be divided with or no weight, and the result will be or calibration factor that will be used in the second code to obtain the weight. Next, please. In the following image, we show the weight on an empty plastic bottle approximately 28 grams. Next, please.
The circuits for coating plastic bottle on stands, circuit to control the direction of the rotation of the motor. The sidelines steel conveyor belts operates using two-head wheels and the two-head belt driven by the V DC motor. The two-head component ensures secure material transport, preventing dislocation. The mechanism belt with cleats enhance stability. That's efficient. The system is ideal for diverse industrial requirements, reliable materials.
As a result, when implementing all containers, we obtain the following tables. Next, please. In the first table, we have the number of bottles that we collected in the FIE containers and or autonomous containers throughout the week. For example, on Monday, 4 bottles were collected in the FIE container and 7 bottles in the autonomous container. The reason we there are a small number of motors in the FIE container is because in the FIE, the container with a plastic waste layer contain other waste than plastic product. Next, please.
It's important to highlight the automotive container substantially lower weight is a full elastic distinguish it, making the compelling option for the reason there is a more weight of the bottles in the FIE containers is because in the FIE in the containers with a plastic waste label container other waste and plastic products.
Finally, we have the conclusion and recommendation. Conclusion, next please. Conclusion, we have the mechanism of the conjuror bell must be taken in the account since if this does not have a good design of pulleys or gears, it could damage the motor. This innovative approach not only streamlines the sorting process, but also contributes to sustainable practice by optimizing the utilization of resources. Next, please.
Yeah.